congratulations. I always say you're the woman with the best set of ovaries.
I love that it's ovaries and not balls. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So you've bagged another 4 Emmys for Trafficked. How does it feel?
Oh, it's great. It's just great. You know, we work so hard on these episodes, and I have an incredible team. And it's just recognition for the work that we do. I mean, it's just a little piece of metal, right? But at the end of the day, it's recognition for the incredible amount of work that goes into each and every one of these episodes.
And right now you just showed us another form of human trafficking.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Under the radar.
Yeah, I know it's these rehab scams. You know, I've been reporting on the opiate crisis and the drug crisis in our country for many years now, and constantly I've been hearing how even when somebody wants to get clean and wants to leave drugs behind them, that they get stuck in another form of, you know, human trafficking and scam in this case. And it's really awful. And so this time we decided we wanted to do a whole episode about it. And it's about rehab scams and how, you know, there's basically people, the most vulnerable amongst us, who are being bought and sold on the black market.
Now, I can't help but during the Q&A, you mentioned twice something about the end of Trafficked.
It is. This is the last season of Trafficked, unfortunately. But I am very excited that I'm going to keep reporting on black markets. And again, it's the third of the world, of the global economy that most people don't know, but that are these black and gray markets, what economists call the hidden third, and that have a huge impact on our daily lives. So that's going to be forever the work that I focus on.
You've mentioned a podcast.
Yes,
so
I know.
This means
you gave me a great chance to promote it, and I didn't. We're starting a new podcast. I'm starting a new podcast called The Hidden Third, and it's going to be on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Podcasts and wherever you get your podcast. And it's coming out in the fall, in October.
Okay, now this is a great window to have people. I mean, you're having, and Traffic had people masked, covered up, but I feel like this opens a whole new gateway to open up.
It is, because, you know, in many of these episodes, yes, we give people an opportunity to peek behind this curtain of these very dangerous and dark worlds and secretive worlds. But I never get to actually show these long conversations, this context around people's lives. I've spoken to some of the most fascinating human beings on earth, and yet all viewers get to watch is 3 minutes of their interview, right? And I have a chance now with YouTube and with podcasting of really sitting down with somebody and understanding, you know, the life behind these fascinating characters. So I'm very excited.
So you already started?
What's that?
Did you already start it, your podcast?
I start next week.
Exciting. Can you give us a little tease?
It's a hidden third, and it's a peek.
Why the title? Let's start with that.
Yeah, the title is behind. It's because of the 35% that's estimated that it's black and gray markets. So everything from criminal underworlds to unregulated markets, and everything like guns and scams and drugs, things that have real impact, immigration, things that have real impact on our lives, and yet we know very little about.
So you're known internationally. You speak Portuguese, English, Spanish, and other languages. So how is everyone going to be able to tune in?
It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Spotify, on Apple, and a lot of those services actually provide translations. And you know, I just found out today that AI is now live translating. So you can watch anything and be live translated into whatever language you want.
Brilliant. I wonder if you'll open an episode on how some of those can be also heard.
Oh, absolutely.
At the same time.
That would be great.
Yeah.
You're giving me all these ideas.
Oh, I'm glad. I'd be happy to give you more ideas.
Please do.
So, how does it feel now you're going to be closing a phase of Trafficked? How do you feel it changed your life from before Trafficked to today?
You know, I've been reporting on black markets and these underground and criminal worlds for almost 20 years of my life. Not 50. I'm very aging myself for 20 years. And I think it's actually, people think that it's made me more sad or depressed. It's quite the opposite. I think that I've been able to learn that it is because of inequality that there is a life of crime, and that people decide to be criminals. And I think it's opened my eyes a lot to the world.
You've shared that someone mentions that you're a journalist that's slightly naive, but
Gullible.
don't you think gullible? Thank you for the correction. So, if anything, I think that's your superpower here.
I agree. I think that all of us need a little dose of optimism. And actually, I wouldn't even call it optimism. I constantly report in the darkest corners of our world, right? I sit down and I sit across from criminals, people that are doing the worst of the worst. And I always see a glimmer of hope and humanity. And I am able to connect with people. So that shows me that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And if people are given options and opportunities in the world, that they're not going to want to opt for a life of crime.
Now, to wrap up, I know you have Muck Media.
I do, yeah.
What can you share?
Muck is a company, an amazing production company I started with my 4 best friends. We're 5 filmmakers who really love storytelling, who really love working with each other. And we have an opportunity to do work that we think is impactful, inspirational, and really fun to watch as well. It doesn't mean, like, if you're doing stuff that is important, doesn't mean that it has to be boring. It can be captivating as well.
Wow, well, great. And look forward to seeing more of your projects. And it sounds like the ones that are coming up are going to be more of your creativity. So I'm excited to
I am the
that.
single boss. Yes.
Yes. Boss woman with some awesome ovaries.
Ovaries.
There. Yes. Thank you so much again, Mariana.
Thank you.
Always
I
a
really
pleasure.
appreciate you.